For being here, to the panel, to Sister Sue. This is such a wonderful gift that you're offering the community. It's a very necessary thing, and I pray that we all grow from it. I'm sure we will, because it's very, very enriching. It's great to be here, and I'm very honored. Thank you very much. So I won't give so much focus on necessarily what I've been schooled in, but I will give focus on what I was born in, and that is just nature. I'm a natural woman. We are all natural people. And I think the secret, the key, not even a secret, but the simplicity, because sometimes the simplest things are the slipperiest. I always say that the simple things are the things that get away from us so easily. But I think the key for us is to tune in into what we were born in, and that's our nature. So tapping into nature is the thing that is going to keep us thriving and living a quality of life that is just, beyond words. And through the connectedness and through us connecting, especially as women, that's something I'm very impassioned about. Although I was invited here to talk about urban development, of course, everything is connected, so I will get to that. But the power of women, we're the life givers. You know, people want to ask you about your religious background, what God do you believe in? Well, my first God was my mother. I got here through my mother's womb. So that's all I knew. And when we really know the power that we possess within us, that we were born in, it truly is all good. There is never anything to work with. We were born in abundance. We were born in love. All we have to do is tap into and tune into what we were born in and continue to connect, continue to love, continue. So I think we all know everything starts with in and then goes without. So for me, urban development is simply starting with the self-love, the self-development, the self-cultivation. And then once we do that, it's only natural that it goes out. It's a ripple effect. It's only natural. I think so. We're working against ourselves so much because we start from without and try to bring it in. We have to start within. We have to start within. Loving ourselves, and as women, again, we're so powerful. When we come together, oh my God, it's just a mighty force. So loving ourselves, loving each other. It's about how we treat ourselves and how we treat each other in our everyday interactions. I know a lot of organizations are coming together for networking. I know that's a big buzzword. Networking is important, but it's beyond the networking. It's about the intimate connecting. Truly intimately connecting. It's great that we can support each other in our business ventures so that we can support each other's economy. We have lots of entrepreneurs here. Not all of us are entrepreneurs. All of us were born with everything that we need. We're creative geniuses. We don't have to go out and find jobs. All we have to do is tap into what we're passionate about, what we were born with. Those are things that are of value. And we will support one another in our natural body. Hey, somebody's growing food. I want to see her continue to be able to grow food. I'm going to go shop and buy and support her. Someone sews clothing that is unique and beautifully handcrafted. I want to see her be able to continue to master her skills. So I'm going to support her. So we're already born into a self-sustaining system. We already have it. We have every resource we need right here. We have it right here. So urban development, it starts with self-development, knowing and recognizing the power that we naturally have. We're looking outside instead of looking in. And so that's what I'm all about. Looking within, loving yourself, about the women connecting. Again, it's never at the exclusion of men, but the women we do bring forth, nothing is here on this planet that does not come through the woman. So I love myself. I worship women. I love myself. So I can't help but love every woman that looks like you're a reflection of me. I can't help but love a man. He comes through me. He came through the mother. So it's all one. So once we can develop that and really become intimate with what we are and who we are and through nature. Nature is my teacher. I don't have to sit up what that nature is my teacher. I learn every day. I learn every single day. I'm a life learner, and it's through nature. Tapping into what we are born in, what we're born in. So once we really, really, really get that, I think we'll just shed so many of these unnecessary things, all these illusions of these conflicts and diseases and all these things. That stuff is so unnecessary. I don't even like to chatter about it because it's an illusion. It's really unnecessary distractions and illusions. So start with the self-love, the self-appreciation, honoring yourself and everybody else who is a reflection of you, which is us all. So it just starts with the love. So urban development, again, is very simple. Obviously, we want to be able to be self-sufficient, growing our own, loving our own, caring for our own, stop running to these hospitals, and we hand over our power so much. So I'm all about self-empowerment. Everyone, if you got a body, you should know how to feed yourself. A lot of people want to say, girls have to know how to cook. And I have a son and I have a daughter. They both have to be self-sufficient. I'm not going to raise my son to depend on someone else. Oh, well, when you get a wife or when you get a girlfriend, she'll feed you. No, you have a body. You're responsible for feeding your own body. So it's not about those gender things, but it's again about us being able to connect and working together. And naturally, that's the type of people we are. We are tribal people. We are communal people. So urban development just simply starts with knowing thyself, knowing your nature, loving our nature, and stop working against our nature. Because it's so unnecessary. And it truly is all good. There's nothing to worry about. I don't want to speak a lot. I'm not a big person about talking. I'm all about doing. But it's just about the love. It's just about the love and the connection. And tapping into the source, the resources that we have. Grow your own food. Take care of your mama when she's getting older. Love each other. Take care of your father when he gets older. Take care of the elders in the community. It's simple things to just extend and show appreciation and support. When I walk down the street, whoever I see, I'm smiling at everyone. How can I not look at this woman and say, "Greetings, sister, how you doing?" and smile? How can I not look at these children and just be like, "How are you?" It's about loving and walking and living in that. And through that, all of us will develop. All of us will develop. So urban development starts with just self-development, self-cultivation, and loving yourself. Knowing your nature, and everything else will take care of itself because that is what nature does.